welcome back to Learn Not the Video, everybody. Today, I'll be going over 10 Pokemon that are bigger than you think. I'm doing this because the last 10 Pokemon that are smaller than you think got 10 likes. No, 3 likes. Jesus. Even though this one is bigger, because I couldn't think of any more that are smaller, and I feel like it'd be tough to find, and there'd be much more stretches. Jesus. Let's dive right into it. Things to note. Number 1, enjoy. Number 2, subscribe to me, Philly Fire, and your boy Bob while you're at it. Please, it's free. Please, I'm begging you, please. Every 0.1 meter is equal to about 4 inches. If you look it up, it's like 3.9 something. And I got all this information from Pokemon Go. If this is wrong, blame Pokemon Go. And yeah, if you hear some snoring in the background, that's my dog. Don't worry about that. And I think that's all. So let's dive right into it, starting off with Arcanine, who is 1.9 meters tall, or about 6 feet 4 inches. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Arcanine would be a very big dog, even though I feel like it'd be like around the average height of a woman, of the average woman, about 5'2". But this thing is like the size of a horse, if I had to guess, around that size. But it's more built into. It's not like it has little legs that it prances on. No, it's big. So it's just way bigger than I thought Arcanine would be. And yes, you can ride on it, and Let's Go Pikachu, even though that's a 10-year-old. It doesn't seem to be a significantly tall 10-year-old either. Moving on, we have Feraligatr. 2.3 meters, or about 7 feet 8 inches tall. I think that Feraligatr would be around the height of an average adult. I feel like it'd be a Pokemon that would be much shorter than you'd think it would be. Like around 5 feet, maybe. Moving on, we have Slowking. Who is... Wait. 2 meters, or about 6 feet 8 inches. Slowking, I feel like, would be honestly a bit shorter. Because the hat, it's way more taller than you'd expect it to be. No, it's still much taller than you think it'd be. Let's go back to Feraligatr really quickly. It's 7 feet 8 inches tall. So imagine Taco Fall, the tallest NBA player in the NBA. I don't know about NBA history, maybe. So he's very tall. Okay. Moving on, we have Mantine. 2.1 meters, or about 7 feet long. Notice how this one isn't tall, it's long. But that's because if I do assume Mantine is going like either wingspan from here to here. There's no way it's going from bottom to top. That's just way too small. So you would not expect Mantine to be this big. It just looks like a smaller Pokemon, Doesn't look like a big Pokemon that, would be threatening to you and could attack you, but it is. 7 feet long. Moving on, we have Hariyama, who's 2.3 meters, or about 7 feet 8 inches tall. Hariyama I expect to be around the average height of a human, maybe a bit bigger, maybe around 6 foot, somewhere around that. But that's 7 feet 8 inches. That's absurd for just a Pokemon in general. Moving on, we have Milotic. 6.2 meters, or about 20 feet 8 inches tall. 8 inches long, because if I do assume it's going from the back of its tail, top of its head, so that's bigger than I think it's bigger than the tallest or the biggest great white shark in the world, who I think is around 5 meters long. It's just insane. It's not nearly as big as a Megalodon. That's way lower type. They're still extremely big. So imagine if you're 5 foot, if you're like 5 feet tall, if you're like 5 foot, 5'1", 5'2", 5'3", 5'4", imagine 4 of you on top of each other, and that'd be Milotic. If it stretches out, stands on its tail, That's just absurd. If you're 6 foot, you're 6 foot something, hey, that's 3. If you're around 6 foot, that's like 3 and a third, Then we have Hippowdon. I think this is going by how tall it is. And Hippowdon, I wouldn't expect it to be that tall because it's a hippo. Expect it to be more longer, but not as tall. 6 feet 8 inches. This thing has to be a freaking monster, bro. Hippowdon is a good Pokemon. I haven't beaten a game with it. I've used it in temporarily for playthroughs. Like I used it in one of my Pokemon Y Nuzlocke. It's very good. I used it on my Legend Arceus team for a bit. It was good. Good while I had it. But yeah, very big Pokemon. This thing has to be a monster. If you were to find this thing IRL, you're simply dead. Okay. Moving on, we have Abomasnow. Abomasnow I expect to be around the normal height of a human. Maybe a bit bigger, maybe like around 6 foot, maybe even 6'5". Not 7 feet 4 inches. That's huge. That's like the height of guys like Boban Marjanovic. That's just very big. Now we have Scolipede, who's 2.5 meters, about 8 feet 4 inches tall. Another extremely huge Pokemon. If I had to guess, it's going by how long it is too. It's a bug type. I don't know if it's just me. You would not expect any bug type of any type to be big or long. Scolipede, very cool Pokemon. Very big Pokemon, from what I found out. This is another one that you would not like to encounter, considering that it's venomous, poisonous. So yeah. And then Sawsbuck. Sawsbuck, I would not expect to be that big. I'd expect it to be maybe around 5 foot, 5'5", maybe even like 5'6", 5'7". And that's 6 feet, over 6 feet tall. That's very big. That's like we're getting like to like a maybe like a teenage horse, not like a fully grown up horse. No, we're getting to like almost horse level. Which is just absolutely huge. At least for Sawsbuck. But yeah, that's 10 Pokemon that are larger than you think. Let's try to hit 3 likes, and I will do 10 Pokemon that weigh more than you think. Because I feel like bigger, if we do another one of those, I feel like it'd be tough to find even more because I went through Pokemon Go. I was able to get through Gen 5 and remember their Pokemon I don't have in my Pokédex yet. So, and like a lot of Kalos and Alola Pokemon have not come out yet. So, it'd be kind of tough to, like, to get every single Pokemon. Yeah, 3 likes, I'll do 10 Pokemon that weigh more than you think. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe. It's free. It really helps out. Until then, peace.